Hello everybody and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network. Dom Santina here with you with the Dirt Kings Racing League Street Stock Track Championships here. They're going to be running all of their races here in an 8-week series at Bristol Motor Speedway to see who can be the best on the track while they get ready to finish up their practice session, get ready to go for qualifying. We're going to send it on down trackside for our pre-race ceremony.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are currently in the middle of a qualifying session right now. Here's Cody Harris running the old Dale Earnhardt paint scheme here. That black and white number 3 car. He comes in 4th quickest. Jamie Massey sits atop the board. It's Dylan Simmons, Chris Cox, Michael Babarad, Cody Harris, and Justin Simmons, Wade Burris, David Harden, Joshua Ledoux, and Joseph Brooks. Your top 10. There's about 23 here in the server. So we got a little over a minute left to go. A few cars that still have not made a qualifying lap yet. Here is the 29 of Lane Phillips. Brings it to a halt. "30 seconds left. Alright. 10 seconds left. Looks like Jamie Massey will be taking the first quick time this year, or this season. We're going to get ready to go with heat race number 1. Get this off board. Get ready to go with our first heat race. Here we go, getting ready to grid out 8 laps. Looks like we will have 2 heat races. Click on starting lineup and give it to you here in just a second. Here we go, starting on the pole will be the 2 of Jamie Massey, starting second for NFG Motorsports. And First Citizens from Bethel, North Carolina is going to be the 72 of Jackie Wally. Row number 2, starting third in the 62 car will be Camden Johnston. Starting 4th for Mid-South Dirt Slingers in PPR for Miller Family Trucking LLC. From Ottawa, Iowa, the 34 of Bill Miller. Row number 3, starting in the 5th spot for his Twitch handle at twitch.tv/Cody Harris_23 from Cincinnati, Ohio. In the 3 car, that is Cody Harris. Starting on the outside in the 6th position will be the 89 car of Derek Holochek. Row number 4, starting 7th for Double H Services from Sycamore, Pennsylvania, the 222 of David Harden. Starting 8th, the 54 of Joseph Brooks. And rounding out the field on the back row, starting in the 9th spot, the 24 of Johnny Evans. Starting 10th, the 6th, Zachary Lamb. And jump back up with your pole sitter, Jamie Massey, and Jackie Wally going to lead us to the green flag here to start the season here for the Dirt Street Stocks. Going to be a little bit slower than most of the stuff we cover on here. Their lap time's coming in at about 30 seconds a lap. Coming around to complete lap number 1, it'll be Jamie Massey, then Jackie Wally, Camden Johnson, and Bill Miller. There's the pass for set third, Camden Johnson getting into the mix. top 4 advance to the feature, but I think everybody's going to go. I think we had 23. They usually fill it up with a 24-car feature, I'm pretty sure. A run there for Cody Harris, trying to get inside the top 4. Inside the quarter panel of Camden Johnson comes Bill Miller, looking for some room, can't get it done. Jimmy Massey going to lead us around once again. Massey will come around and complete another lap over halfway through now. Just 3 to go here in heat race number 1. Let's go look at this battle for 4th and 5th. Bill Miller, Cody Harris doing battle. Harris has looked inside a few times, hasn't been able to make it pay off yet though. And then after Harris, it is Derek Polachek, David Hardin, Johnny Evans, Zachary Lamb, and Joseph Brooks, the running order. Coming to the white flag this time around, Jamie Massey just 4/10 of a second lead over at Jackie Wally. Coming to the finish line, it will be Jamie Massey taking the win. Come across in second, Jackie Wally. Third, Camden Johnson. Fourth, Bill Miller. Fifth, Cody Harris. Sixth, Derek Holacek. Seventh, David Hardin. Eighth, Johnny Evans. Ninth, Zachary Lamb. And 10th, Joseph Brooks. That will set us up for our second and final heat race of the night. Down and give you the starting lineup for this one as well. Starting it on the pole for NFG Motorsports, A&E Computer Solutions from Travelers Rest, South Carolina, the 23 of Dylan Simmons. Starting his outside in the 515, that's Chris Cox. Row number 2, starting third for H&L. And Scrub Hugger from Halton, Louisiana, that's the 29 of Lane Phillips. Starting fourth will be the 427 of Michael Babarad. Row number 3, starting in the 5th position in the 33 car will be Justin Simmons. Starting 6th for Newfound Glory Motorsports, WB Creative Designs from Yorkville, Ohio. It is 98 of Wade Burris. Starting in row number 4 in the 7th position in the 8 car will be Joshua Ledoux. Starting 8th in the 22 car will be Anthony Edrington. And running out the field on the back row, starting 9th will be the 16 of Tommy Duncan. And not making the call was the 00 of Donovan Luzier. So we'll get ready to go with this one as well. Another 8 laps. Set it up. Dylan Simmons, Chris Cox going to lead us to the green flag here in heat race number 2. And we are underway. It is Dylan Simmons out to the race lead. Chris Cox, Lane Phillips, and Justin Simmons. The top four: Michael Babrad 5th, Joshua Ledoux 6th, Tommy Duncan 7th, Wade Burris 8th, Anthony Edrington 9th, and then of course us here in the 10th position, not making the call. Here comes a move to the inside. Chris Cox and Lane Phillips going at it. Cox on the inside, Phillips on the outside. Dylan Simmons still holding him off as we've completed 4 laps, working on lap number 5. It will be a 30 lap feature when we get there. Coming to 2 to go this time by. Oh, look at, here comes Lane Phillips trying to draw in on Dylan Simmons for the race lead. He looks to the inside. That's going to allow Chris Cox to drive in there as well. White flag in the air. Phillips, a little bit of net code, maybe a little bit of contact. It's a little loose. Simmons able to hold on to it. Top 3 have broke away just a little bit. One last try here for Phillips. He's going to dive it on in there. 3 and 4. Not going to be able to do it. Dylan Simmons is going to take heat race number 2. Lane Phillips will come across in second. Chris Cox in 3rd. Justin Simmons 4th. Michael Babrad 5th. Joshua Ledoux 6th. Tommy Duncan in 7th. Wade Burris 8th. And Edrington in 9th. And that's going to do it. We're going to send it to a warm-up session. So while we do that, we're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back, we'll have your feature on the racetrack. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Dirt Kings Racing League. Dirt Street Stocks at Bristol. We still got about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in their warm-up session. Everybody transferring to the feature. And that will set up our first feature of the season. As I was saying in the open, every race will be at Bristol. It's going to be an 8-week series. So it's going to be crowning the champion of the track, who can drive around here the best. Didn't see much passing going on during the heat races. We'll see if anything develops during the feature. Right now looking at Camden Johnson. Here's your top 10 for the warm-up session. Sorry about that, everyone in the chat. Tim Nichols, thanks for tuning in. Happy Easter to you as well. David Harden, good luck to all the people out there tonight. Everyone that is watching, hope you are having a happy Easter. Looks like there's about 40 seconds left to go here in the warm-up session. Jamie Massey was the fastest in qualifying, won his heat race convincingly, and now we'll look to seal the deal with the feature win. 15 seconds left. And that will do it. So we're gonna get ready to advance to the feature. And there we go. Session comes to an end. So get ready to grid these guys out. 30 laps here to decide this one. Here's going to be the starting lineup. Starting on the pole will be Jamie Massey starting second, Dylan Simmons. Row number 2 starting third, Jackie Wally starting fourth, Lane Phillips. Row number 3, starting 5th, Camden Johnston. Starting 6th, Chris Cox. Row number 4, starting 7th, Bill Miller. Starting 8th, Justin Simmons. Row number 5, starting 9th, Cody Harris. Starting 10th, Michael Babarad. Row number 6, starting 11th, Derek Holachak. Starting 12th, Joshua Ledoux. Row number 7, starting 13th, David Harden. Starting 14th, Tommy Duncan. Row number 8, starting 15th, Zachary Lamb. Starting 16th, Wade Burris. Row number 9, starting 17th, Joseph Brooks. Starting 18th, Anthony Edrington. Row number 10, starting 19th, Johnny Evans. Starting 20th, Donovan Lucier. And that's going to round it out here for this one. See how many passes are made here in the feature. It's pretty quiet in the heat races, but it's going to be Jamie Massey and Dylan Simmons leading us to the green flag, your 2 heat race winners. Lights are off on the pace truck, so we should be getting ready to go this time. And green flag in the air, here we go. The feature is underway. We're the Dirt Kings, Bristol Track Championships, and round number 1. It's Jamie Massey out front. We'll see if he can hold them all off as we go around. We got our first caution of the day. Zachary Lamb's having some issues off the start. Gets going. And just kind of loses it and then gets a little bit of help from Joseph Brooks, and that brings out the caution. Looks like he might still be having some trouble. So we jump back up with our leaders. We'll try this again. Lights are still on the pace truck. So we're going to go a little bit longer here before we go green. Still waiting to go back green once again. Looks like the lights are off, so we're about ready this time. Jamie Massey and Dylan Simmons are going to lead us to the green flag once again. Right behind them is Jackie Wally. Oh, we got a pile up there on the front stretch. Let's go back and look. Oh man, that car is toast for Lane Phillips. On the restart we go. Does he get a little bit of help? Trying to make it 3 wide, gets together. And quite a few cars pile it up in there. Michael Babarat involved. Then he takes a couple shots, and oh, the big final parting shot comes from Zachary Lamb, who was involved in the first initial caution, has nowhere to go. Tries to stop, and those two get together, and that's going to be the end of the night. Most likely for Zachary Lamb and for Lane Phillips. So Jamie Massey will try this again. Looks like they might go single file on this restart now. Lights still on the pace truck. Here we go. Looks like we're ready to go green once again. We'll see if we can make it more than one lap around this time. And off to a rough start here in the feature. Green flag back in the air. Here we go. Jamie Massey going to lead him single file back to the start-finish line once again. Jackie Wally in the second spot. In that 72 car. Dylan Simmons in the third spot. Back here at that third position. Little contact there back around fourth and fifth. Camden Johnson in the fourth spot. Chris Cox in the fifth spot. Bill Miller and Cody Harris in sixth and seventh. We'll take a look back here at that battle. Here it comes. Miller. Trying to make his way through. Things have spread out a little bit in the front 2 to 3 spots, but back here, around 4th, 5th, and 6th, it's starting to really get congested. Battle really close for these positions. Oh, contact there between Cox and Miller. Oh, contact between Harris and Miller that time. And now here comes Austin Simmons into the mix as well. Jamie Massey is pulled out by 0.4 of a second once again. Over Jackie Wally, Dylan Simmons in the third spot. Getting some pressure now from Camden Johnston. Oh, there goes Cody Harris around. Will that bring out the caution? See if we can find Harris, see if he's got it back going again. He got turned to the inside, but kept it going, I guess. Doesn't look like the 3 car really has even any damage, so must have got turned but saved it. Jamie Massey now almost out by half a second over Jackie Wally, Dylan Simmons. Still hanging on to that third spot. Top 5 staying the same. Here's a 6th spot of Justin Simmons. Chris Cox rounding out your top 5. We'll keep an eye on this battle right here for 3rd and 4th right now. This is Camden Johnston and Dylan Simmons. Johnston looking to the inside. Not going to be able to get it done that time. Jackie Wally has been able to close in just ever so slightly on Jamie Massey. He's cut it back inside half a second between those two. We're closing in on the halfway point of this feature. Jamie Massey's still holding off Jackie Wally, but Wally is closing in. Down to 0.3 of a second. Let's go. On board here with Jackie Wally as he tries to reel in. Your race leader, Jamie Massey. Ride along for a few laps. See just over 0.3 of a second as there's a slow car pulling off to the pits there, and there's a car blowing up, I think, somewhere. Looks like we're going to stay green though. We can see Jackie Wally's closing in down inside 0.3 now. He's definitely getting there on Jamie Massey, and everything kind of staying the same right now. Dylan Simmons still in the 3rd spot. Camden Johnston in the 4th spot. Chris Cox rounds out your top 5. He lost some time out of that corner. Opens the gap back up to 0.3 of a second. Closing in by 100th, but not making up a ton of ground here, as we got about 10 to go. We'll see if he can close in any more at the line. Taking off 100th each lap. Not gonna get it done. He picked up half a tenth that time. We'll go back out and watch from above. We got a caution on the racetrack. Just perfect timing there after getting off of Jackie Wally. Trying to see who it was that brought out the caution. See if it was Lamb once again. Car's pretty beat up. No, it wasn't Lamb. It wasn't Ledoux. David Harden, possibly? He almost looped it out there in the corner. Not quite sure what brought out the caution there. Maybe it was a car coming back on the racetrack. With 9 to go. It's gonna be what we'll have when we go back green flag racing once again. We'll give you the top 10. It's Jamie Massey, Jackie Wally. Hold on, let me just let it finish here. Dylan Simmons, Camden Johnson in the 4th spot. Chris Cox in the 5th spot. Justin Simmons in the 6th spot. Derek Holacek in the 7th spot. Michael Bebrad in 8th. Tommy Duncan in 9th. And Cody Harris in the 10th spot. We get ready to go once again. Had a good green flag stretch there. We'll see if we can get another one in. Once again, not much passing going on. Jamie Massey going to lead us back to the green flag one more time, hopefully for the final time. Base truck down and away, green flag in the air, and away we go. Chaos from 4th on back. Camden Johnson, Chris Cox, Justin Simmons. All doing battle back there. Top 3 trying to run away and hide once again. Looks like they're going to. Good start for Dylan Simmons as he's up here hanging with these two. Jackie Wally and Jamie Massey. Off the corner once again, this time gonna be 7 to go, or 6 to go. Jamie Massey starting to pull away again, but here comes Dylan Simmons looking on the inside for Jackie Waller to see if he can get that 2nd spot away with 5 to go. On the backstretch we go into 3 and 4 this time. Come to the line, we'll have 3 to go. Camden Johnston holding him in that 4th spot, looking to challenge Dylan Simmons again for that 3rd spot. Take a look back here and see if Johnson can make one final run, coming to 2 to go. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to, as this time out of turn 4, the white flag is going to be in the air. Come back up with Jamie Massey once again. As he heads into 3 and 4 for the final time here in round number 1. He's going to have the early advantage at Bristol. And he's going to take round 1 of the Dirt Kings Track Championships. Jamie Massey will come across or Jackie Wally will come across in 2nd. And Dylan Simmons will come across in 3rd. Fourth will be Camden Johnson. 5th, Chris Cox. 6th, Justin Simmons. 7th, Derek Holacek. 8th will be Michael Bebrad, and 9th, Bill Miller, and 10th, Tommy Duncan. Wait to get these 3 up here on the front stretch. We'll grab them and bring them in the booth with us. Looks about good there. That looks good as well. And we will see if we can find these three. All right, I see Jackie Wally waiting on Dylan Simmons and Jamie Mass. Oh, there he is. All right, let's bring our third place finisher in here. Dylan Simmons. Bring him on in the booth, and we'll ask him a few questions. Just a second. Dylan, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. How important was track position tonight?
Huge.
Yeah, it seemed like it was pretty hard to pass out there. Was it not really any lines, or just kind of how the race turned out to be?
Really, it just seemed like the bottom was where you had to be. I mean, I tried moving up a little bit, and I just couldn't gain on them, so I hugged the bottom just to try and salvage that third place.
All right, and who would you like to thank for your third place finish here tonight?
I think A&E Computer Solutions, my teammates at NFG, and Milner Media Design,
All right,
and Kings guys for putting on this league.
all right, that's your third place finisher here tonight. Dylan Simmons will get your second place finisher up here in the booth with us. Jackie Wally. Jack, you got a copy?
Yeah.
All right, we rode on board with you for a little bit there. It looked like you were gaining some ground on Jamie, but what do you think you would have needed to actually get up there and challenge for the race win?
I don't know. A long green run. That caution kind of killed me. I'm not good with 5 or 6 laps to go. I need to find my rhythm. So if we'd have went green, I may have had a shot at him. But Jamie's pretty good, man. It's hard to beat Jamie.
We were talking with Dylan here just a second ago. It seemed like it was really hard to pass out there tonight. Was that the case for you as well?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I passed. I think I started third, and I passed my teammate on the start. But it's this track. It's on the bottom, middle. It is hard to pass here. I don't know. They need to do something with this track.
All right.
You would think you'd think it'd be 2 grooves, but it's not.
Yeah. Well, you're able to start the season with the second place finish. Obviously, gives you some momentum heading into next week. Who would you like to thank for your second place finish tonight?
I'd like to thank everybody back at NFG Motorsports and my wife for putting up with this stuff. Appreciate it, and thank you guys for put for the broadcast.
All right. That's your second place finisher, Jackie Wally. And we'll get your race winner up here in the booth with us, Jamie Massey. Here in just a second. Get that up there and bring Massey up in the booth. Jamie, you got a copy?
I got you, buddy.
All right, man. Familiar position being up here on the top step of the podium. We were talking with Jackie there. Track position seemed like it was everything tonight.
Oh yeah, it's always you want to. With my case, I wanted to get the lead and kind of dictate it. I expected a little more cautions, but they wasn't, and it went green, and I got pretty good lead checked out there, and kind of got comfortable, and he run me down a little bit. But a lot of that's draft is you get about 6 car lengths or so out on a guy, and then the draft works so good. It's not so necessarily so good if you're bumper to bumper, but I've noticed that if you're 6 or 7 car lengths behind the guy, you get a tremendous draft. And because my lap times never fell off, and he was catching me, So, but it is what it is. We got the win, and managed to hold on.
Car seemed fast all night long, whether it was fastest in practice, qualifying, heat race. Feature, what do you think you found with your car or with the track here that made you so good tonight?
Man, we've made a lot of laps here at Bristol since it came to iRacing, and I feel really comfortable here. Bristol is all about keeping the car straight, and I seem to be pretty decent at doing that. I don't know, it's just in fixed setups, man. It's all about track position, and we managed to qualify up front, and I knew it was going to be tough for them guys to get by me, but they did give me a good run there.
Well, good thing is you're coming back here again and again, so you're going to have a lot of confidence going forward. Who would you like to thank for your win tonight?
Yeah, man, I gotta thank Extreme Savage, SRI, Small Change Designs, Lizard Lit Pit Lights, House of Speed, Renegade Race Fuels, Kilgore Consulting, Cabinets by Keith, and Rage Designs. And I want to thank y'all for broadcasting and Dirt Kings for putting this thing on. Kind of wish it was open setups, but we'll take what they give us, and we'll see if we can't bring another championship back to Team Extreme. Savage. Thank you.
All right, that's your race winner here tonight, Jamie Massey. We will let him go and give you the final results here tonight. Like we said, our top three, we just talked to each one of them: Jamie Massey, Jackie Wally, and Dylan Simmons. Coming across in fourth will be Camden Johnson, fifth, Chris Cox, sixth, Justin Simmons, seventh, Derek Holichek, eighth, Michael Bebrad, ninth, Bill Miller, 10th, Tommy Duncan, 11th, Cody Harris, 12th, Lane Phillips, 13th, Wade Burris, 14th, David Harden, 15th, Johnny Evans, 16th, Joshua Ledoux, 17th, Zachary Lamb, 18th, Anthony Edrington, 19th, Joseph Brooks, and 20th, Donovan Lessier. It's going to wrap it up here from Bristol for the Dirt Kings Racing League. It's going to be an 8-week series, so 7 weeks left to go here at Bristol for the track championships. Upper hand goes to Jamie Massey, and that's going to wrap it up. We're going to get ready for another Dirt Slingers Racing League season coming up tomorrow. It'll kick off our Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday shows. Big things in store, so make sure you come and check it out. But for the Dirt Racing Network, all of our sponsors, and Roger Wagner, I'm Dom Santina saying good night from Bristol. We will hopefully see you tomorrow. We get back with our 360 Sprint Car Series at 8 Eastern.